we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 stops. The load lock slid and hit my hand. Right here. I already peeled all the dead skin. But it's starting to get a little swollen. You know, I gotta do my part in ruining the market for everybody else. How's it going, guys? It's the Peruvian trucker back with another video, and my shirt could not be more fitting of the load that I'm in, because I have 14 stops here at a Walmart store in Arkansas in Dardanelle. Hey guys, so I got mildly interrupted. I am in Dardanelle, Arkansas. This is my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th stop. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 stops. And this is the load that I picked up in Miami, Florida. Now, a lot of people will complain about the amount of stops and say that it's not worth it. It is worth it to me. I like this long multiple stop loads out of Florida because it's usually one long run of around 1,200 miles. And then the most I've had, I think it's 8 stops. This is a little bit more. But the revenue out of Florida is appealing to me. This one paid around $3,600 for what is 1,300 miles. So a little under $3 a mile. Yes, multiple stops and you gotta get out. These stops take no more than 10 to 15 minutes. Really under 10 minutes, to be honest. Like, I'm taking more time to record this clip than what it took to unload the 2 pallets. They'll usually come with a forklift and a pallet jack. You just have to drag the pallets to the edge or to the back of the trailer by the door, and the guy with the forklift will take them out, and you're good to roll. They'll sign a paper, you're good to roll. Like I said, I like this type of loads out of Florida. They're way better than the Tropicana loads. They get you further away for more revenue. And, you know, I gotta do my part in ruining the market for everybody else. So, this is me. This is what I'm doing. Because I'm really trying to run, and I'm still coming off of home time, I really don't feel like recording every single stop. So I have a clip of one of the last stops that I delivered. If you can see on the current clip, on the clip from this though, you can see that I'm obviously not wearing the right shoes. I just got off of Florida with really, really hot weather, so I'm still wearing my shorts and shirt. And I'm wearing sandals, which I definitely wouldn't advise when operating a pallet jack. That pallet jack will go over your feet without any effort put into it. And it'll be a unpleasant situation, I'll say that. It definitely happened in one of these stops, and I didn't get it on camera, unfortunately. But if the bruise becomes anything worth noting, I will insert a clip on this video. The second thing, and this is just a PSA, I know this and I chose not to do it and I paid the price. Rest your load locks outside of the truck. If not, then make sure you rest them on the floor. Keep in mind, this is a multiple stop load, so bringing the load locks out of the truck every time is annoying and time consuming. Not that much time consuming, but annoying. I just don't want to do that. I rest them against the wall inside the trailer, but they get in the way when you need to maneuver the pallet jack to get the pallets all the way to the edge of the trailer for unloading. So what happened is that with all the movement that I was making inside the trailer, the load lock slid and hit my hand. Right here. Took a chunk of skin off. I already peeled it out. I already cleaned it. It's starting to get a little swollen. We're gonna see. Again, if it's worth noting, I'll insert a clip or a picture right here of the outcome. But anyway, so this is stop number 5. I have roughly 9 stops to go. I'm not gonna take care of them all today. I'll do the rest of them tomorrow. But we'll keep going. Okay guys, so it's another day. I stopped at a Love's last night, had a nice shower, and waited until this morning to continue my deliveries. And that's one of the things that I like about this multi-stop loads. The window is any time between 8 in the morning and 5 in the afternoon, meaning that after 5 in the afternoon, there's virtually nowhere else to go. You can go to the next Walmart, and if it has overnight parking, you can be there, or you can just go to a truck stop and have, if you can get as close as you can, you'll essentially have about, a little over 12 hours on your break, nothing forced. But anyway, so I'm here at this Walmart. This is my 4th stop this morning. It is 10:28. I started at 8 in the morning. And I like I was saying yesterday, I love this types of loads. It's hard to pinpoint a single thing that I like about them. It's a combination of stuff. It has the long drives that I like in the beginning of them, in this case around 1,200 miles. And then it's multiple stops back to back. You can only do so many in a day, but you can knock them as quickly as you can. And, I get to get out of the truck. Some people may hate or dislike hopping on the trailer and doing stuff with the pallet jack, but I like it. It's a little break from the routine of driving. I get to interact with some of the employees here, have a couple of jokes maybe. Some of them are not happy of having to walk around to get the forklift. I don't really care. I'm here to do my job, and they have to do theirs. So like, if they never give attitude, but they show how do I say it? They make it known that they rather not be doing this. I don't care. I'll be like, I have a delivery, and they'll be like, oh, I wasn't expecting this now. I'm like, well, I'll be outside waiting. I don't care. But I'm never aggressive. I'm never in a rush. How do I say this? You can knock them as quickly as you can, as quickly as they'll let you, given the traffic and the distance, etc. But if I'm here and I gotta wait, I'll wait. That's just me. I don't know. So now they're getting, oh, you can't see it because of the mirror. Yeah. So they just grabbed the pallet jack. We're just waiting on the forklift. And as I was saying, also, I don't know. I don't get into these loads often enough to know if I would grow tired of them. But leaving out of Florida, this is the kind of load that I like. This is what I want to get. I'd rather this than a Tropicana load. any day of the week. Yeah. But anyway, they're walking back there, so let's get to it. One thing that's tough with all these Walmart deliveries is that there's a bunch of good food places around, like a Chick-fil-A right there. Okay guys, so it is 3:11 on a Wednesday, and I'm parked at my last stop, and I'm scanning all of my bills because there's no way I'm not getting paid for this load on this week. And you know, technically I can always ask my fleet manager to include it even if I'm past the deadline, but I'd rather just have it done now, so I don't have to ask for anything. I'll just submit my paperwork on time and be done. And it's been a stack. I've had bigger. I've had a stack that took me like 30 minutes to scan. So this is not a big deal really. But again, just like the load, a good way to break me in, if that makes sense. There we go. Everything has been submitted. Now I just gotta find a place to park. There is a truck stop, like an off-brand truck stop, about a mile or two down the road, but I think they charge for parking, like $10 a night. So I'm debating if I'm going to just deadhead 15-20 miles northwest back to Tulsa. It's always a toss. I would rather just go to like a Love's, but then if my next load takes me on a different direction, I'm going to be a little upset. So I'm debating if I should just park at the off-brand truck stop, and wait. Okay guys, so I made it to a parking spot not even a mile away from the last Walmart where I delivered. I am in Coweta, Oklahoma. And this is pretty much the end of the video. I delivered not 20 minutes ago, so I don't have a next load to figure out where I'm going. I was tempted to deadhead to Tulsa, about 20 miles north, because I've picked up from Tulsa before, but I don't know for sure that that's where I'm gonna go, so I decided to just park it. I had a shower last night, so I'm good on that regard. I'm at Conoco, so I'm gonna use the restroom shortly, and we'll see where the next load takes us. I just wanted to touch one last time on this load, because like I mentioned throughout the video, multiple stops, load out of Florida, out of Miami. I don't know that you can go any further south or southeast in the United States to pick up. Obviously you can drive all the way down to Key West, but I don't think that you pick up anything in Key West. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong on that, but I think that you take stuff to Key West, if that. I've never heard of it with Prime anyway. But you know, a load coming out of the southeast, as southeast as you can get, that still pays near $1,000 a day. You know, there were some delays with this load, so I'm gonna get some detention, and yeah, you can factor that into the total revenue for the load. But on paper, if everything would have gone perfect on this load was supposed to pick up Friday at 3:30 in the afternoon. It wasn't ready until 1 in the morning Sunday, so I'm gonna get some detention for that, and there was no way of knowing that was gonna happen. And it was especially annoying for me because my family was 40 miles away having a good time, and I could have spent the weekend with them, which in my mind would have been more valuable than the detention that I'm gonna get, or layover, or whatever. But that's for each individual to decide. It was like, had I been anywhere else, that that emotional tie wouldn't have been in my mind. I don't know if that's the right word to say it. But anyway, as I was saying, that load on paper, this load, 4 days for nearly $4,000, $3,600. So almost $1,000 a day coming out of Florida, over $800 a day. Like I mentioned, around 1,300 miles. Yes, 15 stops, but I like that personally, and I'll take it in order to get nearly $1,000 a day out of Florida. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. I think it's a good load, given the market and the loads that I usually get at Prime. I am willing to do the extra work. A lot of people will probably complain or wouldn't be willing. That's their decision. Don't take it. I'll take it for you. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. I want to thank you so much for watching. I had a great time at home. I'm ready to hit the road and just grind. I'll drop a clip of the load that I get next at the end of this video. Once again, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week. For those of you that are doing something for Valentine's Day, I hope you have a great Valentine's Day. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great week, guys. Bye. Well, guys, it didn't even take 10 minutes. I was about to pay for parking, and I just got a load picking up in Joplin, Missouri, going to Lebanon, Indiana. So, about to hit the road. It's a drop and hook, so I'm gonna try to get as far as I can. Maybe stop at the terminal. Might as well. And I just called the shipper. Load is ready to pick up, so I don't even have to stop. It is 3:43 in the afternoon. I may be able to just pick this up right now and take a 10 at the yard. I'm actually looking forward to it. Okay.